Welcome back, everybody. Derrick Soo, your Oakland community advocate. Well, it's not very often I comment on sports, but today I'm going to comment on sports is because of the World Soccer, FIFA, and what's going on. And right now there's some controversy over one of the flags that the U.S. soccer team has used. And so Iran is asking that the U.S. be disqualified and thrown out of the tournament, and the match between Iran and the United States be forfeited by America. And so anyway, that brings up some interesting topics about sports because right now here in Oakland, the only sports that we have in Oakland is soccer. And we're still entertaining the idea of a WNBA team, and I hope that is fruitful for the new mayor, Sheng Tao, and also for the city of Oakland, because Oakland, since we have had issues with the Oakland A's, especially Dave Kaval. Dave Kaval has ceased all contact on Twitter about the Oakland A's. And so that's a really bad sign. And so people are saying, well, Las Vegas, they don't really want to, entertain and say that they're going to build a ballpark. They're not all hot about it. But here's something for you to think about. There is an alternative to both Oakland and Las Vegas. And and I don't know how valid this is, but this is something to be considered, because just to the north of us in the state of Oregon, Portland, Oregon is entertaining for sports franchises to come to their city. And it makes sense because let me give you some stats on Portland, Oregon. And compared to Las Vegas, Las Vegas is very similar. Very similar. I mean, we're talking almost a mirror image, but there are some significant differences here. So here's the 2021 population for Las Vegas, Nevada. And this is the metro. 646,790 people live in the metro and the city of Las Vegas. And so now I'm going to compare that to Portland, Oregon. And so Portland, Oregon, and this is a 2022 number. This is not 2021 number. Portland, Oregon, the city of Portland, Oregon, 641,162 is the population. And what is interesting, I also looked up some stats. There are a lot of similarities to Oakland. Weather-wise, the weather is pretty close, and also within the humidity factor. The city of Portland, Oregon is only 1 year older than the city of Oakland. The Portland Trail Blazers is one of the NBA teams, or an NBA team that represents Portland, Oregon, where Oakland no longer has a basketball team. And so one of the other things is that Portland is forward thinking, and so housing is much more affordable in Portland and the outskirts of Portland, Oregon, than it is in the Bay Area, and definitely much more affordable than Las Vegas. And so it's a good alternative for Dave Kaval to be looking at. And the city of Portland is entertaining for more sports franchises, and they have the population to support multi-franchises in that area, because here in Oakland, the 2021 population of Oakland was only 433,823. that was the population of Oakland. And we have not supported the Oakland A's team very well. It's because a lot of different factors. But anyway, one interesting thing about Portland, besides being much more affordable than both those cities, is that it had a very low but sustainable 1% growth annually, population growth annually over the last 5 years. It's hovered just slightly north of 1% annually over a course of 5 years. Housing is much more affordable, and they have a good sized population. It's very similar to that of Las Vegas. So for Dave Kaval to be entertaining at the idea of keeping the Oakland A's on the West Coast, Portland, Oregon is a viable option to look at. And if you go to the city of Portland, they are actually entertaining sports franchises to come to Portland. And they do have the population. They have a very low crime rate, good housing, much more affordable than the Bay Area and Las Vegas, like I said. So it could be a very desirable area that cannot be discounted out of the equation, because we know that Oakland since Dave Kaval has ceased conversations and talks with the city of Oakland, and as of this morning still has not contacted the new mayor-elect Shane Tao to congratulate her and then perhaps set up negotiations to continue the Howard Terminal talks, which I think at this time is a dead issue. Commissioner of Baseball also said that he wasn't going to be talking about Oakland A's anymore. So those are significant clues as to what's happening. And even though there's not a lot of things happening in Las Vegas right now because of the elections and also the holidays, but it is an actual, because of all the silence, and also silence in Las Vegas with Dave Kaval, Portland is not out of the question. So what do you think? Should Portland be in the hunt for the former Oakland A's? If they are, I think they got a really good shot at it. They've got the population to support a multi-team and multi-season sports. They have the room, they have affordable housing, and so low crime, good businesses. They do have other sports franchises already located there in Portland. I also wanted to say, not only is there the Portland Trail Blazers, but Women's Soccer League, the Women Portland Thorns, and then we have a MLS soccer, the Timbers, MLS soccer, where here in Oakland, we have the Oakland Roots, which are not an MLS, I don't believe, but I'll have to check on that. But they are a pro team, and they're pretty darn good. They made it to the second round of playoffs this year. They didn't make it into the finals, but it's good to see that Oakland Roots is an up-and-coming sports franchise. And if the Oakland A's actually move out of Oakland, City of Oakland and also the Coliseum Authority should really hop on board and get into talks with the owners and people of importance with the Oakland Roots Soccer Club to take over that Oakland Coliseum field. It could work temporarily for a while, and it could be worthwhile bringing a women's and a men's soccer league, and then kind of like how things have changed for San Jose with the earthquakes, but the earthquakes aren't doing as well. But then World Soccer FIFA, did you see the crowds in Union Square to watch FIFA? This is stuff that should be considered being done at the Oakland Coliseum. You know, the seats may be $5 or even free. Make the event completely free, but then, folks pay for concessions. And so that's not bad. But then a $5 ticket, for a seat to watch on the Jumbotron screen there at the Coliseum should not be discounted. And that should have been a consideration, considering the huge soccer following that the Bay Area has. And the Oakland Coliseum with the big screens, was a great opportunity to really kick off soccer in Oakland. Thanks for joining me today. We'll be right back.